Hello and welcome to my video about how to scale from 10K a month to 50K a month or higher, in this case, as an example, with a SAP consultant that we have as a client. So first of all, who am I? I am Patrick McGibney. I'm the founder and CEO of McGibney Consulting, McGibney Mentoring and Coaching, as well as McGibney Consulting and Advisory. We are focusing on helping freelancers and IT consultant businesses, sweet spot, so 50 or a little bit higher number of employees to start and scale their IT consulting business. Can be in SAP area, can be in a Microsoft Dynamics area. We have Salesforce clients, we have DevOps clients. We have definitely a very, very strong focus on Dynamics and SAP, but it doesn't mean that we can't help you with your business in a different area. We have different kind of clients, but yeah, focus is on SAP and Dynamics. Why? Because I have founded and scaled my businesses in that area. That's why I have quite some knowledge in that. But more importantly, this is about how you as a freelancer, also small business owner, can scale up to 50K a month or higher, especially regarding IT consultants or even IT developers. Why can I say so? I have done it myself. I was shortly an employee, became a freelancer contractor, understood how to find clients, found my first business was SAP BI and banking business, founded my second business. It was a company group in the Dynamics area internationally, over a couple of countries. We went up to 7-8 digits at the end, roughly 100 people. So that's also where I can help anybody go, starting from zero, where I started, up to some nicer numbers in terms of revenue, in terms of EBIT, so the profit margin, also in terms of number of employees, in terms of productivizing, standardizing your service offering or creating real products. It's all what I have been doing in my career. That's why I'm helping you freelancers, small business owners, or SMEs to do so as well, always with regards in our IT consulting sphere, because we all know this is very, very special. So let's get started. How to scale from 10K or to 50K a month or higher, for example, in this case, is an SAP consultant. So let's go right into it, because that's what we want to listen to and hear. So the starting situation, where are you right now? So we're talking to becoming or transitioning from an employee to a freelancer, and ultimately also have the wish to have a real business behind. Put it in brackets. You can also go to entrepreneurs who are struggling to scale their business or team. There's that sweet spot there. But let's focus here. You have definitely more than 5 years of experience of being independent, so freelancer or a business owner. You have definitely more than 10K a month consistently. You are currently finding your projects via recruiters and platforms. So basically, you could say you're a better paid employee. What do I mean with that? It's quite easy. If you're a freelancer or even a small business owner and you're still working for your clients, what is the big, and all is regarding via time. Tell me, what is the difference than working as an employee? Yeah, you get better paid in terms of revenue, but when does it change? Still sitting in all the meetings, still doing all the work. Your benefit, your service, or your value is merely regarded via your time. Your niche and positioning in this case is SAP Business Intelligence. That's where I started. Love it. The target situation. You want to solve the time versus money problem. You don't want to just be valued by your time. You want to transition from freelancer to a real entrepreneur with a business behind. You want to have the feeling of having your own service or product. I was talking about productizing or standardizing your service. You want to generate revenue even without being online or, let's say, when you're absent. Let's put it like this. The business is working for you. You have intrinsic wish to have a scalable business. Very important. And you want to have the financial freedom in the next 3 to 5 years. What have you been trying so far? You increased your hourly rates, but you reached kind of a limit. It always depends on the industry, the market you're operating is, the economical situation, obviously. So this is, you can't influence it directly. Of course, you can increase your rates, but there's a limit. We will, like in the Dynamics area, you could go up to 250 per hour. The big 4, big 5, they're charging quite a lot, but you can't just say, okay, I'm going to charge 1,000 euros per hour right now, right? Doesn't work. You probably have 2 or 3 customer projects in parallel, so you're working 60 plus hours with leads, which leads to burnout. This is not sustainable. How long have you been doing that? It's very exhausting. So what is the first step that we are looking at? Very, very easy. We're going to look at the niche and positioning. We are emphasizing this so much. Sorry, my mouth. And let's get to it. What are we starting with? First step here, we're going to take a look at your skills. I'm talking about hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills in this case, Our client can do SAP BI, backend, frontend, ABAP, OO, SAP Analytics Cloud, Business Object, project management, classic and agile, and much more. Soft skills, organized and disciplined, good network of SAP, thanks to previous projects, good communication skills is also fitting, and so on. I think you know where it's going. Step 2, what has been the previous revenue? This helps tremendously, because if we take a look of what has been done in the past and what has been done now, this usually helps us to determine where the cash flow is coming from. So where did the revenue come from? Typical use case here, we call it home run cases. So in this case, SAP BI clients and bigger SMEs in Germany. When were they generated? Also a very, very important, valuable to determine. Step 3, observe the market. So, meaning what is good? What is going bad? What can you learn from this development? Important. I'm not talking about, SAP, the UI and the user interface. It's pretty old school. This is important, but this is not going to be sufficient. It needs to be something in which your target audience is saying, did he really just say that? Or does he really want to change that? Or she really wants to go into this topic. So just by, this is a broad example, just by saying SAP, like the UI is old school, I don't like it, let's make it more UI friendly. Everybody's saying that in SAP. That's not the point. So then we're going to basically implement the previous points in your offering. So how did it look like before? He sold his hours for, he sold his skills for an hourly rate. Now, what we want to do is, we want to sell an end result. For example, SAP BI dashboards for German SMEs with a predefined set of KPIs based on pre-generated data warehouse with fixed sources. General example. Old school SAP UI optimization for a smaller percentage than what the recruiter freelancers would charge. Also possible, as an example. The end result is solved with higher customer benefit, very important, and less cost down the road. Let's make that very, very bold. So we're talking about a standardized and productized service offering in the early stages. end result versus hourly sales. Very important. Step 2. We want to validate your offering. Such an important step. And I see that all the time that this is going wrong. We want to validate it with our potential clients, with our network, that what we are creating is actually wanted. There's nothing worse in this world in that we are operating in, creating something, doing something for a month, then wanted to sell it, and then we are realizing nobody wants this. BS. Why? Validate it with the customers. There's nothing easier to hear from our clients what they need than from our actual clients. So, first step here, we're gonna look at people in our network. That can be old colleagues, old clients, anyone that can do a one-to-one interview. Then we can also generate new leads in this case. So we're gonna look at social media. Where can I find my clients? In platforms, relevant, so we're talking about which platforms, which social media platform. What is the relevant content? I want engagement. I want messaging, ping pong, empathy, trust to build up with our clients, expert status. All this leads that we can, even write it down, validate our assumptions, in terms of the offering directly with our target audience. Makes sense, right? Because selling afterwards makes it a lot easier if we already know what they want. So, step number 3. Again, it was about the niche positioning, your offering, validation of the offering. Now is the process, visualization. Difficult word. 80-20 rule. Let's jump into it. So you want to identify redundant processes, so something that can be used repetitively. For example, an SAP BI dashboard. Certain elements only need to be adjusted to the client cases. Super important. So we're talking about 20 to 30% of effort instead of 100% new effort for every client. Exclamation mark. So now you have a high level processing for each client. You can do a workshop, an analysis of the current situation, a BI conception landscape, testing, and quality assurance. Iterations and optimization, tickets for development. Here important is visualize this process according to the 80-20 rule. Super important step, because here we're basically going down to the visualization of the whole process, and it leads that we don't need to put so much effort into every new client, because we can use standard processes, standard steps, repetitive steps to save effort, to save time, and that would lead to that makes us or enables us to invest more lead generation and sales, to get more clients on board, and then also build a team around it. What is your role? Okay, let's do it like that. So the 4th step is hiring, and we distinguish between low, medium, and high complexity hiring. A low complexity hiring can, for example, be a virtual assistant. Someone that assists you in this step. Medium complexity hiring can be will be an employee hiring, and high complexity hiring is management hiring. We're talking now more or less about this point. A little bit about this comes later, so let's concentrate on the employee end. The current mindset, that we often see in this case as well. Why should someone work in my company? I can't pay someone like him, her. My clients only want to work with me, and they will become independent one day. Wrong. Your future mindset should be a small company. Oh man, that means flexibility, knowledge increase. I can have a high impact and great development chances.
I work one-to-one with the founder and CEO, so you can smell the entrepreneurial spirit instead of an old manager smell. Culture creation, yeah, your personality can determine uniqueness. And combining, so we're basically combining the advantages of an employee and a freelancer or business in one position. You have the freedom and work remotely all the time. Yeah? So this is the mindset that you have to have when it comes to hiring. How to find candidates? Look, was visible. So, highest probability of success usually come from network, so colleagues, family, friends, socials, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, and so on. The methodology behind that now, call it headhunting. We know that from headhunting company. So, for example, we can send 20 or more connection requests on LinkedIn per day. We can create a job announcement on LinkedIn. We have a pre-qualification process. We do a social media post. We have filtering question, and then we do a loom. And only then, if a candidate is going through all stages, 3 stages, we are actually scheduling a one-to-one call. So do you understand how much time you will save when hiring people here? A lot, because everything is systemized and, if wanted, even automated. The interview process, again, a 3-stage process. You have the first so-called red flag interview. It's personal. So everything that has been said went through the filtering. Is that true? Then you do a test or simulation interview. Give a test case. Maybe you want to interview or simulate something in the interview. And if that's going well, then it's a no-go decision. You're gonna hire. Clear? We're still in the 4th stage, hiring. Let's take a look at the 5th stage. The 5th stage is called stacking your clients. So what I mean with that, clients can be like a bunch of flowers, right? You have old clients with old rates, new clients with new rates, new clients with productized or standardized offerings, and so on. Problem here is you will not have enough time for client acquisition. That means lead gen and sales. So what you need to do is categorize your clients in A, B, C clients. And can be criteria like revenue per year, rates and profitability, fun and enjoyment, standardized offerings, sustainability, and long-term collaboration. Obviously, invest more in A, even B clients, and transform C clients into A, B clients, or down the road, rule them out. Again, this is a process that takes you from 10K to 50K or even 100K, or even higher at some point. Yeah, you will save time for lead gen and sales. Important here, every new client needs to be at least a B client. Better A client. Concentrate on the good clients. The results. What we have achieved with this process. My client has seen how it is to run a real business, being an entrepreneur. So we increased the motivation to transform. We achieved 50K a month or higher within less than 6 months, starting from less than 10K. Now up to 100K in the next 6 months. We scaled the team, making himself less dependent firstly from the operational business. And again, important here, we keep it simple. Clear positioning and the step-for-step plan is all you need. Lead gen sales. People jump too often from A to B when it gets a bit difficult. It's what we observe a lot of times. We tend to do, like humanly speaking, we tend to do busy work, easy work, instead of the hard work, the needed work, needle mover. You jump and start again, so there's no progress. Consistency is king, obviously with the right direction. So, as I always say, keep it simple. In this case, follow the step-for-step plan, the process, niche positioning, know your target audience, create an offering, a USP, validate it. And then you can start lead gen and sales, reaching out to new clients. And then all the process that Io says, hiring a team, stacking your categories, categorizing your client. the whole visualization of the process. Yeah, very, very important. This is how you can go from 10K to 50K or higher if you're a freelancer or even a small business owner. As you can see, as we did with one of our clients in the SAP BI sphere, took us less than 6 months. Was also a great example on how to commit fully to the plan. If you also want to know how that can work for you, if you are a freelancer or a small business owner with a couple of people on your team and you really want to scale your business, go from 10K to 50K or even higher, you could go a lot higher as well. Takes us a little bit more time, obviously. Then hit us up. The link will be in the comments. You will get a personalized call with me and my team. We'll take a look at your situation and draw an individual strategy. Since we do everything one-to-one, this is not just saying, we work one-to-one with our clients. And this is why we have such great success, like you can see in this story. Hope this video helps. If you want to have the script, let us know. This can be very helpful as well. Till then, I wish you all the success. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Your Patrick.